Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. John Megacycle here. Another episode of Master of Orion 2 coming at you. Wanted to briefly talk through the command points now that we actually have ships. So I have a non-combat ship. Let's see here. So we have 5 starting command points, just default. We have 1 from a starbase, which gives us a total of 6. We are spending 1 command point because we have 1 non-combat ship. That's just the maintenance. So ship maintenance costs 0 credits because we're under our command point cap. If we go over that cap, that's where we really have costs. But anyway, I am the emperor or ruler or king or lord or master, which I've been addressed as throughout this entire time, of the Psilon race. 4 max pop abundant. That's not terrible. Ultra poor. Ouch. Is there anywhere else I want to try? I'm not really in a rush to set up a new colony. To be honest, I've got enough going on. Battle scanner. Tachyon comms. Tachyon scanner. Cool. Farming leader has gained a level. Excellent. Huge radiated heavy G. I'm just going to skip that. Heavy G. Skip that. Just skip all the things. Let's see here. Now, so wormholes, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little line from here to here. What this means is it's a wormhole. It's a stable wormhole. I can actually go here in 1 turn. Boop. More fuel cells, better armor, awesome. I would like the Mercurial missile and the pollution processor for sure. So the cool thing is, with these wormholes, you can instantly travel to huge spaces of time, or through huge swaths of space in very little time. The problem is, if I come all the way out here, that means that area is going to be harder to defend. Yeah, come back here. Let's set up shop, I think, in Cirrus. Oh, no, wait, it wasn't here. Durr. Scientists have learned much. You're welcome, you big nerd. It was Obaka that I wanted. Boop, boop. And Ultrapore. This is the one I want. Yep. And I should have enough money to get some stuff going here. So, automated factory, robo-miner plant, marine, hollow, hydro, research, super. I think that's the order in which I've been doing things. And purchase. I'll at least be able to get the first level bought. Yeah, I can't afford the second one quite yet. And now that we're expanding, our research is going bananas. Just straight bananas. Okay. Let's go anti-grav harness, gyro destabilizer, stuff like that. That'll help troops in combat. Is hereby reopening diplomatic channels, but don't get your hopes up. What are you on about, you fool? What? Didn't I do all the treaty with you? Hey. Okay, you hate me so bad, but we reopened treaties pretty darn quick. I'm a little staggered by that. I'm not giving you battle pods. Scram off. Okay, I have all the treaties. We're just missing the... Well, we're missing a few people. Cool. Yeah, just kind of clicking through the turns here. Cool, we're getting to the research lab. We're getting to the planetary supercomputer. Awesome. Okay, I do want this one right away for the Class 3 shields. Let's take a quick look at our Empire. I know I'm kind of clicking through kind of a bit. Let's see here. Pollution processor goes next. And then battle station. You are going to work on that. If someone comes through and fights me, I want to make sure that they have to fight for it. I don't want to just give up. Never give up. Never surrender. Pollution processor comes first. Starport. Missile base. Fighter garrison. Oh, cloning center. Hold on. Boop. That's better. Okay. Very good. That's Yen. Obaka. How much until I can finish this? 145. Okay, that's not too shabby. 1, 2, 3, 4 should be enough. Now let's go back to Abaka. Purchase. Awesome. Okay. Now that one is on point. Class 3 shields. Planetary radiation shield. Reduces solar and cosmic bombardment so life forms can comfortably move about the surface. Reduces damage against a planet by 5 points. Pretty cool. Also, radiated climates become barren. So that means better living conditions for my peoples, which is cool, cool, cool. A warp dissipator prevents any ship from entering hyperspace. Okay. Moving right along. Planetary stock exchange, maybe? Let's do some drive stuff. Ion drive. Pollution processor. Miner plant. Yep. Yep. Good stuff. Cloning center. Also good stuff. Okay, here's another one. Director Alice. Whatever. Offers joining for 80 BC now. 1 BC a turn. Environmentalist reduces pollution, which is cool. Medicine increases pop growth, which is good. Spiritual leader is morale. I will hire you because that is a steal. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab any random planet, like I guess this one, and I'll assign him as a leader. So not only is it the morale that matters, but also the medicine. The pop growth is ridiculously good. Biospheres come next, so we have better population space. So once this one maxed out, I'll just move this leader to somewhere else. Oh, damn. Spiritual leader plus 22%. That's ridiculously good. We've profited greatly. Yes, you did before. Thanks you for such a fruitful... Yes. Thanks you for entering such a fruitful trade. Oh my gosh. How about only talk to me when you're going to declare war, huh? Ion drive, ion pulse cannon, shield capacitors. All ship gear. Let's go terraforming. Biospheres. Oh, a non-aggression pact. Finally, some not war going on. Just a second. Sorry, quick text from work. There we go. Okay. Very good. Everything is starting to fill out very nicely. So if you look at a chart... actually, let's do that. Races. no, it's info. I should be, like, through the roof. Yeah. So, what you might see if you come in here real sharp, when it comes down to growth and stuff, my growth is really, really small on the front. I'm not expanding. I'm doing a ton of research and a ton of infrastructure level stuff. What then happens is we get this kind of an effect where we send out 4 or 5 colonies. I build the automation pieces first, buy them right out, and then boom. We get this kind of a thing going on. So, what about just population? Okay, yep. And this is a better example of that. Because other races have expanded earlier than me, I'm a late bloomer in terms of population. For buildings, I've got all the production stuff. I'm just hammering that out. I don't even have a fleet. Heck no. Oh my god. I knew the number was going to be high, but that's insane. So, that is everything that is there. So, yeah, there we go. Done deal. Really happy with how this is panning out. That's kind of the thing of this late bloomer strat, I guess I'll call it, that I usually play. Your Empire's growing strength, controls 4-star systems, so there's no sign of weakening. Usually what'll happen is they'll come on every couple of turns and say, hey, this dude's actually pretty kick-ass, watch out. Okay, terraforming makes a planet more hospitable. Barren becomes desert or tundra. Deserts become arid. Tundras become swamps. Oceans, swamps, and arids become Terran. Each use on a planet increases the cost by 250 production. So you can use it over and over and over and over again until it gets to Terran, and that reduces a lot of the worker penalty. So I don't think I need to do it on my main planet because it's already Terran. Yeah, okay. Pollution processor. Battle station, rad shield. That can be a slow burn for all I care. Let's see, soil enrichment. We can start doing terraforming on planets like this, like these outer ones. Let's do terraforming. I'd really like you guys to just be concentrating on production. And since I can produce food so much more easily on my core planet, I'd rather do something like this. Ooh, that was very even Stevens. Pollution processor? I must have already knocked it out. Armor barracks, radiation shield, space academy, battle station. In that order. I know that is a tall order, but that's what we gotta do. Okay, Obaka, what are you up to? Hydroponic farms, cool. I want cloning center next. I changed my mind. Biospheres can come eventually. Pollution processor should be before research. I want the planet to be producing as many pops as much as possible right now. That's kind of the deal. And one more. Reha. You are working on battle station. Awesome. Radiation shield, terraforming. Let's do a terraforming first. What we'll see here is because it'll go from... Let's see, what is this right now? No, I know that. This is barren. So barren will turn into swamp? I'll just skip a couple turns. I want to keep an eye on that. Spaceport, missile base, soil enrichment. Awesome. Hey, Alkari. How you doing, buddy? You guys are good kids. I'll talk to you in a minute. Everyone's at war. Excellent. So, terraforming is completed. Ooh, shiny, shiny. It is now a what? It is a tundra. Because it's been terraformed, I can now grow food here. So that's cool. That changes it up a bit. That also opens up soil enrichment. I could do terraforming again if I want. At this moment, no need to do so. I just wanted to show off what that did. And that is cool as heck. Okay, hi. Hi. I'd like to give you some tech and treaties and stuff. Where is death spores? Holy crap, you are behind. Here, have troop pods. Here's also... Nope, not tech. Offer gift. Money. 120 BC. Did I just get all three? Ha! Hot diggity dang. Cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Okay. Biospheres and pollution processor. Subterranean Farms. Increases the food output of a planet by +4. So that is just as is, without any help. Also, the weather control system increases food production by 2 per farmer. So the cool thing is on all these planets that can't really grow their own food, I can build these systems that will effectively produce their own food. Like, they can be self-sufficient. Psionics, spying rolls increased by 10. Morale increased by 10. Awesome. Heightened intelligence. Research of all scientists by 1. We are going that route. So this is another example where I'm burying a bunch of turns to just get ahead of the science game. There's going to be a lot of situations like that. Subterranean farms, weather controllers, battle station, you can wait. I want battle station in the queue, but it's not at all urgent. I guess maybe if the environment of everyone was a little more terse, if people were like a lot more, holy crap, under attack constantly kind of a thing, maybe it would be more of a issue, but it really isn't right now. Okay, I want to go through all my planets and make sure that the subterranean farms are queued up, and if I don't know if I'll be able to get the weather controller because they have to be able to build But they have to be able to farm on it in order for me to build the weather controller. Subterranean Farms can go before Research Lab. Missile Base, Fighter Garrison. Armor. Oh, nope, that's full. Okay, cool. And let's go back to Mentar. What are you up to, Mr. Ultra Poor? Oh, yeah, right. We already covered that. Okay. I think I need to check one more planet. Yep, that'll just finish whenever that finishes. That is no rush. Research is paramount right now. Yep, I don't really need battle stations right now. I would like Subterranean Farms. So that way I have to rely a lot less on my farming capability. Soil enrichment, weather controller would be cool. Battle station, you're just going to have to go last. Terraforming would be cool too. Not critical right now though. That's good. Yep, done. Profited greatly from the trade treaty, of course. How am I starving with one food? I have +7 freaking food. Okay, well, Subterranean Farms finished where there was starvation anyway, so yeah, now we're making extra food. That produces 4 more food, the Subterranean Farms, just off the cuff. That's actually really impressive. So with the hydroponic farms and the Subterranean Farms, that's 6 food total. That's a lot. That's a lot of extra food that I don't need people to do anything about. Solution Processor, Subterranean Farms are next. Farming, Labor, Tactics, Commando. What does Tactics and Commando do? Increase the initiative of all company ships to the same location by 10. That's cool. Increases the ground combat bonuses of all troops by 10 who may be on a ship or stationed on a planet. That's really cool, but I don't really have a spot for him because the morale leader's kind of what I'm pushing. I'm good right now, thank you. Solution Processor, Radiation Shield, Armor Barracks. Yeah, we're getting a lot of stuff beefed up. Now, the cool thing is we're getting all this infrastructure done. The problem is everything we build requires an upkeep or has a maintenance cost or whatever it's called. So we need to also start pushing into the sociology and get more economic structures that boost our credit production. Subterranean Farms, Soil Enrichment, Subterranean Farms. Amazing. So where's my home planet? This is not my home planet, but this is actually looking really good. I could just trim out 2 more workers out of the food. And I'm still producing excess food. Subterranean Farms, Research Lab, awesome. Radiation Shield, yeah, we're just... So now, hang on, I want to check the chart. Where's that chart? Even better. Oh, that's great. Tech, yeah, I'm top dog. Tech, top buildings. The buildings doesn't show you exactly what is what where, but based on the quantity of buildings, you can see kind of what I'm going for. I don't have a ton of ships. I don't have any ships. Like, you can kind of see what I'm trying to do here. I'm building up my infrastructure, my industry, my research, all that. So you can kind of get a good idea of what my plan is just by looking. Subterranean Farm, Space Academy, Weather Controller, awesome. Heightened Intelligence, all scientists produce +1. Psionics, morale on all planets increased by 10%. This is going to be ridiculous. Like, we're now going to really springboard up. Planetary Stock Exchange, absolutely please. Supercomputer completed. Just skip 1 or 2 turns. Hey, the High Council. The High Council actually triggers, I think, when 75% of the known galaxies discovered or something. It's something like that. I don't care. 4 votes for Psilon. Did I click? Abstain for 3. 3 votes for Psilon. 2 votes for Psilon. 2 votes for Psilon. 1 vote for Psilon. Klaxel votes for Klaxon. I'll vote for myself. Neither has 2/3 majority. I'm freaking close, though. That's bloody dang close right there. Okay, weather controller complete. Work on the battle station. I want that done. You can stay there, I guess. You're producing a lot of food just by yourself. That's off the charts. Okay, trim out 1 there. Science is king. I need more science. Getting ahead on the sciencey stuff, if I've got better missiles on my ships or better whatevers, it's definitely going to keep me ahead of the game. And we're going to pound out some terraforming here. Try to get this a little more workable for our peoples. And Obaka. Let's do terraforming, armor barracks, radiation shield, space academy, battle station. Also, very soon, I think I might do another bout of colony ships. Or maybe we get aggressive. I always like to ramp up my industry and everything before I get aggressive. Major industrial accident on Insidious has irradiated the entire planet. What the heck? The intense radiation levels starting to kill millions of civilians in the Klakon Empire. Oh, it's a dang shame because they were voted my rival or whatever. Oh, good stuff. Okay. Missile base, fighter garrison. So this is the planetary stock exchange, which I need to build immediately. Astro University, super cool, but I want to get some of these other ones knocked out. Let's do this. Okay. Hi. Now, I could have sworn there was a way to... I'm afraid to hit too many keys on my keyboard because this might break. No. Okay. I was really hoping I could... No, what the crap? I was really hoping I could cycle through some of my planets to just make that a lot easier. There is the planets tab at the bottom, which maybe I should really give another try. Is it planets? Oh no, it's colonies. So this is another way we can manage all of our stuff. Stock exchange comes before battle station, because it'll actually finish sometime this year, and that is the one colony that's actually making me money. Stock exchange, battle station, trade goods, very good. Obaka, let's get that one out of the way. Now, as I'm building up all these upgrades and all these structures, the neat thing is we're becoming more and more defensible, even though I don't have any ships. Granted, it's just coming out of my upkeep, because I've got to upkeep all these structures, but it's still good stuff. The Martian Empire has been completely destroyed. Oof. That's not good. Am I still friends with everybody? Oh, I guess I'm not friends with him anymore. Oof. Sakara and Meklar empires are now at war. Cybersecurity link adds 10 to all spy roles. Mission guidance system. Let's see here. Tracks the warp signature vehicle. If the missiles penetrate the shields, all damage is applied to the ship's drive, bypassing any armor. That's cool. Corrects for long-range targeting inaccuracies. The actual range is divided by 3 for purposes of 2-hit bonuses only. Nice. I don't really have much of a preference. The atmospheric renewer actually reduces pollution as well. The amount of production is quartered before calculating pollution. Effects are cumulative with the pollution processor. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, we could go Auto Lab. The Auto Lab produces 30 research points off the top. Let's do that. It seems more like my jam. Okay, I would like to actually start designing some defensive ships for us. That's not it. Let's design a ship. Hello, Scout. I dubbed the Battleship. Battleship. This doesn't have to be crazy fancy, but I'd like literally something to defend ourselves with, and I don't really have anything. This game was made in a time before middle scroll wheel. So you're going to have to bear with me. This is going to be a lot of clicking. Okay, so what I have here is a ship. I cleared off everything on it. I'm really glad you changed the name for me. Appreciate it. BS. The drive, the armor, the shields, the computer, all come standard from research. I can't change it if I wanted to. Oh, I can actually change the shield. Are you serious? Huh. Can I change the drive or the armor? I can change the computer. Wow. Okay, anyhow, I never thought I could. Interesting. Those things come standard on every ship I build from now on, unless I change it. As I mentioned before, when we did a bit of a walkthrough, every ship has a certain amount of space. Certain components take up some of that space. So, example, the positronic computers requiring some space and everything. Every weapon we add, every system we add increases or decreases space and increases or decreases cost. So let's talk about weapon systems first. What do I have for beams? Every single weapon is broken down into a name. The one in parentheses next to it is the quantity that I'm adding. So 1 ion pulse cannon. The damage range, the cost in production, the cost in space, and any notes about it. Ignores armor and structure. Mash drivers are usually my good go-to. They're a lot cheaper on space. They work out well, 6 damage regardless. I like it. Also, each weapon type comes with a certain facing. So you say how this should work when it comes to mounting. Does the weapon only fire forward and that's it? Which is usually what you want for beam weapons and such, unless you're using like point defense. Then forward is the cheapest. As we click through here, you can see the cost and the space fluctuate. Forward extremities isn't a bad choice. It's a very minor increase. It reduces how much effort the ship has to take to turn around and reposition. Let's go with that. There's also modifiers. As we've done research, there's modifiers for every single weapon type. Right now we have the mass driver as is with no mods. Heavy mount. Let's see. Larger version of normal weapon, inflicting 1.5 times normal damage, halving the actual range for purposes of dissipation to heat penalties, requiring double the base cost and space. Heavy mount weapons cannot fire at missiles or freighters due to slow targeting. The opposite of that is point defense. Point defense weapons are smaller, but have a much higher bonus to hit and shoot out missiles. So that's what the point of that is. Armor piercing, I'm not going to explain that one. Kind of makes sense. Auto fire allows the weapon to fire 3 times. Lower chance to hit. Increases the size and requires certain levels of refinement. Refinement is just basically the tech. So just to keep it as is, that's fine. Let's just go mash driver. I also wouldn't mind an ion fusion beam. Maybe let's go ion pulse. Oh, I'm not leveled up enough, so I don't have any of the mods. Let's do a point defense fusion beam. That can be 3/6 or forward extremities is fine. Now we can add quantities of stuff by clicking here. Let's see here. That looks good for beam weapons. For missiles, I wouldn't mind some missiles. The Mercule missile is, or Merculite missile is what I have right now. You can say how many shots that it stores. Let's see here. Missiles and torpedoes have racks. Each rack stores 1 missile volley. As you fire missiles, 1 volley of missiles gets expended. When you're out of volleys, you cannot fire that missile again until the next combat. Shot X5 is standard. Emissions guidance, as we chatted about before, tracks the warp signature of vehicle, deals damage directly to the ship's drive. Ship drive is what gives it propulsion. Let's go ahead and add a missile. Let's add, like, we could just top out and just add 5 missiles and call it a day. I like to have kind of diverse weaponry. I'm not going to mess with bombs. The gyro destabilizer spins a ship, damages structure. Interceptor. Interceptors are a lot of fun. 4 interceptors carry the best point defense weapon. Anti-missile rocket destroys missiles. Let's get at least 1 interceptor on here. Oh, can we do 2? Awesome. Now, we've spent out all our space. We can come down here to special systems, and there's all these fun little things we can add. Increased armor, increased beam defense, reduces hit penalty, triples the structure, increases combat speed, a bunch of stuff. But we're out of space. So what we can do is we can spend down the battle pods. That'll give us way more space, but it adds a ton of cost to the ship. So that's something that we really have to consider. Let's make these like missile boat crazy boys. 6 missiles with 5 shots each, 3 interceptors. Let's give that a go. That's probably awful. 88 turns. That's not with everyone producing, is it? No, that's with no one producing. Okay. We are working on the not positronic, some other kind of sciencey computer, the auto lab. Right. Okay, I'm going to pause it here. We've gotten some really good distance this episode. This game moves kind of quick, to be honest. If you know what you're doing, you're familiar with all the stuff, you kind of have a script in your head, you just kind of prod on through. But yeah, my name's John Megacycle. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Master of Orion 2, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.